Yo, it's good? It's your boy K Fuego back with another video. So when you get on this body game shit, you're gonna have a lot of women coming towards you. You feel me? A lot of women, specifically women that probably did you dirty in the past, didn't want to interact with you, want to go on dates. They didn't want to do casual commitments. They didn't want to do anything to do with you when you was out of shape. But now that you're in shape, now they're available. Now they have free days. Now they have access to you, and it's up to you if you want to deal with them or not. But the attraction will rise expeditiously once you get in shape. Doesn't matter if you're 15%, 12%, 10%. Once you get around 15% and under, you'll start seeing the difference in women attraction. Now, me personally, I was skinny growing up, and I ended up getting fat after COVID. Got up to 230, and I put in the work for 17, 18 months now, and I'm at 179, give or take. The other day I checked my weight, I was 175, so it fluctuates, of course. But I just say that just to say, like, I had to put in the work to see the results of the women attraction. And I don't have to chase them. I could just be standing, and my presence alone is just going to attract them. They're going to spark a question, a look, eye contact, whatever the case may be. They just know, bro. They can feel that energy within you, the testosterone. And it's even better if you're holding your seed. That's why I suggest every man should hold their seed, you know, just to put that energy towards your purpose, whether it's work, a business you're building, a hobby, or anything that's benefiting you and making you be at peace and not be in turmoil, toxic, chaos. You gotta hold your seed, bro. And a lot of men, you know, we have vices. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna come across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and women are always on there being promiscuous. And sometimes they can't control it, and sometimes they do control it. They just want validation, attention. They love when dudes are constantly DMing them, and they get to turn them away, and just keep dancing, keep twerking, keep posting nudes, all those type of things. And the dudes who are for those women are for those women. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna be the pay for play dude. And once I got on this body game such shit, I realized like I didn't really have to put any effort into talking to these women. They just would understand that I'm in a good physique, so it looks like I take care of myself. I have discipline. They didn't care that I was driving my mother's car. They didn't care that I lived at my mom's house. They didn't care that I didn't have a job at the time. You know, and slowly but surely, and that was when I was in the 200s. Slowly but surely, it started getting better and better. I got a car. You know, I started saving up money so I could eventually move out my parents' house. I'm still here, but I'm saving up money so by the end of this year I'll be able to move out with my brother and we'll get a spot. And those things were because I took my life more serious and I actually stayed disciplined with what I had to do. And a lot of people, they're not disciplined, bro. A lot of people, bro, they just want to be able to eat things that they love without being in shape, not having abs, no muscles, nothing like that. But bro, if we're being honest, bro, you can only do that once you get to a lean physique where you're in good shape and you can indulge in whatever foods or treats or sweets or cravings that you think that you have. You can indulge in those once you're under like 15% body fat, where it's not going only to visceral fat. So women will notice that too, bro. They'll notice your eating habits. They'll notice the way you move, the way you conduct yourself, the way you operate at work. If you're constantly just giving her validation all day, you're not taking your job serious. If you're not focused at the gym, she's able to call you and you just pick it up like you have no sense of urgency or no sense of direction. And women can't respect that. But the only good thing about it is if you're lean, you're in shape, 10%, bro, you could be a bum on the side of the road. If you at least have good social skills, good conversation, and your looks are well maintained, well kept, you'll be able to attract any women. And some women will disregard everything negative about you and then they'll just want to smash, or they'll just want to get in bed with you or go on dates, take care of you, treat you, cookie food, all of those things, bro. And I never was a believer of that until it started actually happening. I started seeing how women interacted with me. I barely had to do anything. I didn't have to contact them, double text them, you know, constantly validate them and tell them how good they look. Or I would just tell women straight up, like, honestly, I'll just be like, hey, full body massage, as long as you, here's my number. My name's Kevin. And some women, they would respond to it. Like, if I texted 10 women, probably like 3 would respond to it. 7 would be like, oh, hell no, who do you think I am? But out of those 7, 3 responded and they were positive with it. So out of those 3, I could just pick 1 or 2 that I know is going to be really serious about what I offered, and then I'll be able to, you feel me, go through, smash, whatever I want to do, take her out to eat or just smash. I'm not really in the mood to just take women out to eat because I'm not looking into dating women right now. I'd rather save my funds, be able to get a spot, be comfortable, have my bills set, and have emergency funds stacked up somewhere for a rainy day, just in the event that I know that I'm good. If anything were to happen to me in a moment's notice, I'll be able to resolve the issue, fix it, pay it, whatever the case may be. Because with all this inflation and shit, bro, you gotta have funds saved. But for the most part, bro, women don't care, bro. Once you're in shape, they notice, like, all right, he's disciplined enough to get in shape. Stop eating goofy foods. Stop hanging around goofy people, because you're not gonna be lean 10% and hanging around all fat people all day, bro. Eventually, they're gonna cause you to go back to your old ways, start eating, start drilling in crazy foods that are not good for you. You know, have you eaten foods that you wouldn't normally eat, that you've probably never eaten in your life, but because they're doing it and they're your friends, you don't want to feel bad for them, and you don't want to feel like you're an outcast, even though they treat you like an outcast. You don't want to feel like an outcast towards them. So you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna eat what y'all eating because we went out to the club or we went out to go eat, and I don't want to look bad for getting a meal that's under my calories and shit. So that's all it is, man. You just, everybody got to lock in, bro. Stay lean, and it is what it is. It's your boy K Fuego. Check it out.